Okay, today we're installing this performance throttle and kill switch. It's a aluminum housing one. I believe this is a Motion Pro, but I'll leave a link in the description for this particular item when I post the video. But you know, it's really cool. It's got aluminum housing. It's got this aluminum little pulley wheel right here, and it's really cool. You know, it's got a nylon throttle tube. It's got this little plastic window that goes on top right here. Right, so like this. So it looks pretty cool. Right, the way the whole mechanism works is that inside the cable connects into the nylon, and then it runs around a pulley this way, and then it runs through the housing, right? And then you up and down. That way it's, you know, quarter turn throttle. It's highly actuated. It's pretty precise. This is a pretty good one. It was $25.95 off Amazon. As you can see, I've already threaded the cable through. So what I'm doing now is I'm putting the little window back on. Put the little plastic window on. Put the little really cool blue anodized. And I put the Phillips standard Phillips screw here. Put it in. Screw it on. There you go. Now what you want to do is you want to screw in the throttle adjuster. Got it screwed in. I'm going to screw it in all the way and see where our adjustment starts when we get to the... There we are. So you got it all screwed in. It's already got this really cool braided, you know, plastic coated cable. High end, you know, good ends. We're going to put some on Motorized bikes since we know I've already posted all the other issues I've had with trying, and I fixed it and I got it to work good. But you know what I'm saying, we just went ahead and invested $26 in this high grade throttle. My friend used to have a moped and it had this very throttle on it, so I know it's good. All you need to do now is just find a grip or maybe use the old one. The next step now is to install the part. Okay, now the new throttle comes with its own, with a separate kill switch. This is the same one that's equipped with the moped, so this is definitely an upgrade. It's got more of a positive lock, and it's got these really cool connectors at the bottom that are going to help me solder this whole thing together, but we'll get to this later. Right now, we're dealing with this. The first thing you need to do here is you need to take the top of the carburetor off so you can get the slide out and you can unhook the cable. So you just want to unscrew the top. You don't really need a lot of tools for this gig, you know, because we've already taken it apart like a million times and we know what we're dealing with. So let's just get the slide off real quick. And the spring. Put those aside. And then the top of the carburetor. There we go. My little modified piece, I don't need that anymore. So that's where we're at. So let me undo these. After you get the throttle unhooked, disconnected from the carburetor, the next thing is the next thing actually is to cut the kill switch wires at their distance here, because you know because we're gonna patch in the other ones, right? So cut off this quick tag. And this tape right here, and then all we got to do left is just take out these two screws, slide the old one off, and then go from there. Okay. We got the old one off. This was such a good fix. See, look, saw that? This was such a good fix that I'm just going to save this just in case I need a spare, or in case we're building another bike, something goes wrong. This was a really good fix for me. So we're going to put that aside. Now that we got the old one off, we got the handlebar cleaned, all the tape goo and all that stuff. You want to oh, excuse me. You want to take a standard number 5 Allen key, and you want to loosen up these two Allen screws here. You want to line up your throttle and put it on, slide it all the way in, down in, and then come back out like about 1/4 of an inch, you know, 3/8 of an inch or so. Give it some play on the end of the grip right here. And then tighten it back down. Get it lined up. Since it's metal, it'll clamp together a lot better. It looks like we got some better grade fasteners here than some Chinese Phillips head screws. You still don't want to over tighten it because it is aluminum. Right? Looks like it's going to be really good. Right? The next step is to thread the cable, put the slide and the spring back on, put the cap back on, start it up. Let's see what goes. Right? Once you get the cap and the slide and the spring back on, slide it back down in the whole cover here. Make sure you get it lined up right so the slide drops all the way down in. Right, screw the cap back on. There we go. Try your throttle. Oh yeah, way better. Woo-woo, way better. Now we gotta do is just tape up the slack. Right, find us a grip. Tape up the slack and find us a grip. See the slack on that cable, and then wire in the good old kill switch here. And we've just upgraded the throttle on our motorized bicycle. Oh yes, this is gonna be way better. Springs back really good. It's got positive throttle actuation. This is gonna be a good upgrade. Right, Motion Pro, I believe is the name of it. It's on Amazon. I'll leave, like I said, I'll leave the link in the description, right, so you guys can get a hold of this aftermarket part. Right, but I'm thinking that this, so far all the aftermarket parts I put on my motorized bicycle have made my motorized bicycle way more dependable. It performs way better, dude. It's like night and day from the Chinese kit. So okay, after a quick up and down road test, yes, I'm correct. I have the wiring right. The green goes to the green and white, and the yellow and red goes to the red. Now, it's got these cool little clips. You know what I'm saying? They're crimped down right here, but you know what I'm saying, if you take a closer look, just kind of a little kid job, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to clip off the clips and strip the wire, right, spool them together and put a piece of this here crimping, this, shrink wrap on it. We're going to click it down and we're going to go from there, right? So here we go. Spin that one up. Spin that one up. Get the old standard cutting tools right here. Just nip these little clips out the end. It would have been great if I'd had an extra pair of clips, but I didn't have any in the box. And there's no gas in the soldering tank, so you know what I'm saying, I'm out here by myself, so we're just gonna do it the old standard hillbilly way. I'll come back and fix it later maybe, but this will be just good enough, because it's gonna be shrink wrapped and taped, so it's gonna be a good connection. Remember, this standard wire stripping tool. See how it works? Look at that. Spin those babies up. See, remember, yellow and red to red. Wait, I forgot. Did all that thinking and forgot to do it the way I was going to. Right. Gotta put shrink wrap on first, right? There we go. Shrink wrap on first. Twist them up good. I'll make you a good solid connection here if you don't have solder, or if you're not going to solder them. Right, fold her up, shrink wrap, it is. Alright, so just like that. So let's get another piece of little shrink wrap right here, put it on. Green you might goes to green. Go. Just to make double sure, I'm going to get some insulation, some electrical insulation tape, and I'm going to tape the wires in, shrink wrap them. Bingo. Then we're done with this. There you have it. Oops. There you have it. All wired in. Alright, quick tied up, look nice and neat. Alright. Got a really cool new positive, just really positive. This is killed, this is run. New throttle. Put the grip on from the old one. Oh, this thing is like butter, dude, now. I'm telling you. Updating the throttle on my motorized bicycle.